Hello and welcome to another Pokemon Online battle. As you can see today, I've brought to you an RU match to start off this nice Sunday afternoon. So, today, or this week actually, we're going to just be posting some RU matches because I'm just going to alternate between tiers that I'll play. And, yeah, so this week is RU, as you can see, and, without further ado, let's get on with the battle. As you can see, he is leading off with his Hitmonlee as I have my Uxie. He's going to switch out right away into his Moltres because Hitmonlee doesn't really do anything, but I set up a Reflect predicting the fake out or some kind of physical move because it's a Hitmonlee, but instead he sends in this Moltres, goes for a sub, and as you can see it's a more defensive variant. I don't really run into Moltreses too often, but apparently there's a defensive kind running around. So I set up both my screens and the rocks, and then I get to U-turn out of there, seeing as that I'm faster, maybe get some damage off of that substitute, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He goes for a Flamethrower on my Choice Spec Slowking, being very unorthodox in this match. So now he's going to miss the Toxic, and that is pretty much my job. So I go for a Spec Surf, take out the sub on the Moltres, that is no problem at all, and he doesn't really want to switch out because he's going to have to take 50% damage from the Stealth Rocks, so I'm able to take him out with a Spec Surf from the Slowking as he is able to Toxic my Slowking. So now his Kabutops comes in, tries to get some super effective X-Scissor damage on the Slowking, but it's not going to do anything at all. Slowking is too bulky of an attacker, and he's going to be able to take out the Kabutops with one shot from his Choice Spec Surf. So now as Roselia comes in, Slowking can't really do anything to Roselia if he's locked into Surf and not Fire Blast, because Slowking is Fire Blast, because that makes perfect sense. So I send in my Clefable, another unorthodox set. Screens are starting to wear off. I go for Fire Blast, tell him that I'm not playing any games here, that unorthodox is the way to go. So now he sets up two layers of Toxic Spikes, both of my screens have run out, and I just go for the no-nonsense double edge to take out that Roselia. Now as Hitmonlee comes in, obviously going to threaten me out with the high jump kick, or the possible close combat. As you can see right there, I switch into my Uxie to take the close combat very well, or the high jump kick rather, and now I'm going to use the set up some screens again. So now I set up a Reflect because it is a physical attacker. He also has a Steelix, which does hit for the physical side, and I just U-turn out of there because I don't really have to set up the light screen at this point. Now, Slowking's going to come back in as he belches some rocks on my side of the field, and I'm always going to obviously threaten him out with a Choice Spec attack, and in this case it's going to be Surf as he switches in his own Slowking. So right now, as you can see, he is not going to be taking any lefties of recovery, so that tells me that he is probably an offensive set, and being unorthodox like myself with the Slowking, and just him being unorthodox with the Spec Surf on his Slowking is a kind of an unorthodox battle in itself. So he takes out my Excelgor with the Spec Surf, and I'm able to U-turn with the Uxie and get some super effective damage off and take it to a range where it is going to be killed by my own Slowking mirror match. So now that there's a speed tie, it could go either way. I end up outspeeding him and take him out with the super effective Grass Knot, and Slowking is kind of fat. It should take him out. Now, his Hitmonlee is going to come back in, hopefully revenge kill, but instead of allowing him to revenge kill my attacker, I send him my Uxie, but instead of high jump kick, his Hitmonlee uses Hit My Knee and takes the 50% damage from the missing the high jump kick and crashing and whatnot. So now a U-turn here, yeah, get some regenerator recovery with the Slowking. So now at this point, he's pretty much dead. He's toxic. He's going to die from a high jump kick, but instead his Hitmonlee takes it out with the Earthquake. Now I bring in another kind of weird set, I guess. Not that weird, not that crazy, but it's like, whoa, that's, yeah. So, yeah, Scarfed Hitmonchan. Close combat to the Steelix, but since he does have the leftovers, and there's min-max variants, there's a chance that I'm not going to be able to take it out in 2 hits, and since that little nub of leftovers saved his life right there, and he's going to be able to take me out with the Gyro Ball since I'm at -2 defense. So, yeah, I'm going to send in Clefable, and since I do have the Magic Guard ability, I'm not going to get hurt by Toxic or the Stealth Rocks, and that is pretty cool in my book. Take the Steelix out with the Grass Knot, and that is all she wrote for the Steelix. Now, his Hitmonlee is the last Pokemon. I'm thinking that he should kill himself with a high jump kick if he misses, and if not, I could send in Steelix and do something cool, perhaps explode. So there he goes for a high jump kick. Since Steelix is very bulky, I'm going to be able to live it and go for the explosion and go out with style, but suicide is never stylish. That's why you should never commit suicide. That is the lesson of this battle. That is why the replay ends here, and Steelix does not kill himself. So, if you guys enjoyed that battle, please do remember to leave a comment. I do love reading your comments. And, if you missed the last battle, here it is. Click on the annotation on the screen. And until next time, toodaloo.